Hi guys, Tim from Jackson Street Market. You know Mother's Day is just around the corner. What better gift is there than give your mom the night off and you be the cook? Well, in the next couple minutes I'm going to show you how to cook my mother's favorite dish, chicken parmesan with a side of sautéed zucchini and squash. Stay tuned. For this recipe you're going to need about 7 ingredients. 2 zucchinis and 2 yellow squash, 1 large red onion, 3 chicken breasts, and I highly recommend using the Gerber Amish chicken, Italian style breadcrumb seasoning, Parmesan cheese, extra virgin olive oil, and salt and pepper for the taste. For this recipe I recommend using 2 skillets with a lid. So before we start cooking the chicken, let's cut up the vegetables and get those going first. Make sure you wash all your vegetables before you start cutting them. To start off, you're going to want to put your larger skillet on medium heat. And then take your extra virgin olive oil and cover the bottom of the pan until there's a thin layer on it. While the pan is heating up, go ahead and cut the onion into short, thin strips. Once the skillet is hot enough, go ahead and place the cut onions into the skillet. Now you're going to want to let the onions cook by themselves until they turn brown. This is how they caramelize and become sweet. Next, you're going to want to take your zucchini and squash and cut them into 1/4 inch wedges. Once the onions are brown, put the zucchini into the skillet. Cover with a little olive oil. Stir. And put the lid on it. Now every once in a while you're going to want to open it up and stir the zucchini. Now once the squash and zucchini start turning brown, go ahead and put the temperature on low and let it simmer. Now while the zucchini is simmering, it's time to start cooking the chicken. Go ahead and place your skillet on the oven. Put it on medium heat and cover it with olive oil. To start preparing your chicken, you're going to want to take a paper towel and dab off all the excess juices. Depending on how thick the chicken is, if it's bigger than 1 inch thick, you're going to want to take it and cut it in half. Next, to prepare the seasoning, you're going to want to take a cup of your Italian style seasoning, breadcrumbs, pour it into a plate. After that, you're going to want to take a 1/2 cup of your Parmesan cheese and pour it on top of that. Once done, mix them together. Next, pour some olive oil in a separate bowl, just enough to evenly coat each piece of chicken. Next, take your pieces of chicken and cover each piece with enough olive oil. After that, go ahead and wipe off all the excess. After that, you're going to take each piece of chicken, go ahead and powder each side of them. By now, your skillet should be hot enough to go ahead and place the chicken onto the pan. Now when it comes to cooking the chicken, you're going to want to cook it just enough so each side's just this brown right here. Keep it like that and turn it over. Now if you see the pan getting a little dry from the olive oil, it never hurts just to add a little bit more. Now once both sides of the chicken turn brown like this, you're going to want to let it simmer for a little bit with the lid on top of it. Go ahead and turn the heat down, let it sit. Now if you think the chicken's done, go ahead and cut into the middle of a piece. If you see a little pink, usually means it's not done. And there you have it folks, dinner made for Mother's Day.